is the frequency in use. Very good. This is K4PEW net control from the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Nothing heard. There is priority or emergency traffic. Well, emergency traffic. I don't know what priority traffic is. I guess it means you got to say something. And you can even break in for that if you want to. But in this case, emergency traffic, call 911. If you need help, if you need some other kind of emergency, like your antenna fell down, it's not an emergency. Anyway, you can break in at any time if you have a true emergency. For information on this net, you can see us on YouTube. See my face on my radio. It's go to YouTube and put in the search block my call, K4PEW, and you'll see channel and you'll see my radio. And you'll also be able to hear all the stations that I can hear. Let's see, where was I? Also, you can go to our website, 146415.net, 146415.net. You can also go to our groups page, which is groups.io, groups.India Oscar, and just look for MJSS, Mount Juliet Simplex Society. You can sign up for the email reminder system. You can also, with the postings, you can post things for sale, you can post things you want to buy, you can post things for questions about technical things. So it's a good forum. There's about 206 people on it at the moment. Or you can email me at k4pw@arrl.net. I'll act like a goalie and throw the puck out to whoever's appropriate. The net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. There's people here oftentimes other times during the week, but we meet here on 146.415, unless you happen to be off frequency, which I don't think you are. The purpose of the net is to have fun, figure out what the heck you're doing in radio and spending all this money and having a good time, hopefully. Remember to only spend what you can afford. Do not spend money you should be spending on your XYL, your children, your family, your other family, yeah, in your house, IRS, those kind of things, groceries. Those come first. Ham radio is a distant third, maybe. Announcements. I don't think I have a single announcement other than tonight. We have a 146.415 net here. We have also followed by the 10-meter net, 28.415. Immediately following that, and next Sunday night there's another 10-meter net at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to miss that. That's at 7:30 p.m. on 28.415 Sunday nights, ably handled by Michael, KM4YRF. Is there any other announcements? I think we've got breakfast. I'm sorry, I do have an announcement. We have a breakfast this coming Saturday at Golden Corral in Hermitage. You can't miss it. Just go to Hermitage and you'll find it. No, it's just look it up on the web. It's actually on Old Lebanon Dirt Road where it meets Andrew Jackson Parkway, I believe, and it's just south of Home Depot, I believe it is. Just south of Home Depot, and it's behind Chick-fil-A.
Announcement.
Yeah, go ahead, announcement.
Hey, Paul, it's K4KCS Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget, next Monday night, Aries in person, situational awareness and tactical communications at 7 p.m.
Ah, very good. I think I'll be sending that out again on the day of the event on the email group.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's at the Rock Springs Church, which is 1135 Rock Springs Road, behind the Kroger at Home Depot off of Sam Ridley. Anyway, K4KCS@ARRL.net if you got questions.
Yep, situational. I can't repeat all of that, so it's going to go out an email. You're only catching 20 or 30 people here, maybe more, but there's 206 people on the other list, so that's where we want to catch it best.
Roger, but these guys here are active now.
Oh yeah, no, I realize that, but it's hard for me to repeat that. Hold on, I'll pull it up if I can. You want me to read the whole thing?
Oh, no worries if you're going to email it out. Thank you so much.
Okay, very good. That was Kevin. He's got an event coming up, and I believe it's August 15th, right?
QSL.
Yeah, 15th, Rock Springs Church on situational awareness and what that all means to first responders, etc. But anyway, a missive about it. There'll be a reminder for the meeting if you want to attend it. Rock Springs Church, and that's in Murfreesboro, isn't it? Oh, Smyrna. That's even better, closer. Anyway, very good. Thanks, Kevin. Any other announcements? And of course, don't forget that the Huntsville Ham Fest is 20th and 21st. I think it's in Huntsville. Pretty sure. Huntsville. That's Huntsville, Alabama. I believe there's another Huntsville somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Any other announcements? All righty, very good. Today is net number 821. We're starting from the west, but we'll be taking check-ins from people short on time first. So we'll just go ahead unless anybody has something more they want to add or detract. All right, anybody short on time?
Whiskey Victor 4 Delta, tomorrow.
Oh, Ken, you doing okay?
Doing good, buddy. Thank you for doing the net. I just could not be here to go around to the south again. Got some visitors in the house. So 73 to you and to the net. WV4D.
Very good. That's Ken in Smyrna, Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. Anybody else short on time?
W4EBX.
Hello, Mr. Eddie. What's up with you?
We're sitting outside on the swing, so I got to get back out there and brush the cat.
Swing like motorized, so you don't have to do any work?
No, you have to push with your feet.
Oh, man, that's too much like work.
You're right.
Very good. Anything else on that, Eddie?
That's about it. Thanks for doing the net. And W4,
yeah, very good. That was Eddie in Gladeville, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-Ray, sitting on the porch watching the world go by. Anybody else short on time? Okay, we'll start then from well, let's do this. If we have any first-time check-ins, don't be shy if there's somebody's a first-time check-in. Okay, time's up. We're starting from the west. Please come down. Anybody west, please come down.
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson.
Boy, somebody had to break the ice there, Jack.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I'll jump in there first.
That's right. Scared. Okay. I think people who can be Mike scared, can't they?
Yeah, I think the other Huntsville is in Texas. There's a big prison there.
Ah, that's where it was. Yeah, I didn't remember where that was. Yeah, is it a big city? It can't be a very big city.
No idea. Also, I wanted to congratulate you on finding the Don Martin cartoon for the webpage.
Oh yeah, that was. Does that get any sillier than that?
Oh, those things are great.
No, I know they're great. I just say, even when I see them now, I think they're hilarious. And I was a kid when I saw them.
I know, and they're still funny 60 years later.
Ah, it is. It's unbelievable. Anyway, they're just so silly and just silly. Silly. Anyway, I was attracted to them the first time I picked up a magazine.
Yeah, me too. Well, anyway, thanks for doing the net, Paul. I appreciate it. KG4 ILB 73 to everybody.
Yeah, very good. That was Jack, Ian Donaldson, Kilo Gold 4, India Lima Victor. Who else?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Hello there, Greg. Are you doing something different tonight? You're a little weaker than normal.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Well, I had the volume down a little low. That might have something to do with it. But no, you sound okay.
Well, my favorite Don Martin word is squirt.
I don't even know if I have a favorite there. I'll talk to you later about it. But anyway, it's interesting to see all of those pictures again, just because it's like it brings back me to.
Yeah, I'll have to look some of them up.
Yeah, and all I have to do is do a search for Don Martin or any of the authors of that magazine, or even just under Mad Magazine, and look under images. It's funny stuff.
Excellent. Well, now you got me worried about my antenna over here. TV.
All right, no, I don't think I'd worry about it too much. I think you're okay. No, give me a call again. I wasn't even looking. Yes, it might have been just my ears.
It could have been me too. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Well, 30 over, I don't think it's.
And then just wimpy operator.
Very good. Yeah, you need to get one of them big, strong. I'll get a CB mic.
Something that makes a pinging sound.
Yeah, that's what you need. With a reverb.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Greg in Antioch, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is west? Anybody else west or south?
Say him.
Hello, Sam. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, man. Everything is groovy. We were trying to go to Anchor Heaven, and the big storm came through earlier today, and then we packed up and came home. I don't know what here in Nashville. It's a pleasant evening, so hard to tell about the weather sometimes.
Yeah, Browns game last night, and they called it off, but it didn't rain while we were there. So I think they were afraid of the lightning and the impending storm clouds.
Yeah, this rule about the lightning within 6 miles. You got a delay. That messes everything up, and sometimes, like you said, you don't even see the weather. But well, there's lightning in the area.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it was nice last night though. I mean, it was really, and today wasn't too bad. And but that wind and rain we had come through yesterday on Mount Juliet was really, really. I thought it might be a tornado coming through. The wind it was whipping up so much.
Yikes! Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I didn't know about that at all. We were like yesterday. We went out and spent the night out there, so I was kind of off the grid.
Yeah, no, I got you. Well, very good. Anything else from that, Sam?
And just for anybody that might know, I'm trying to get in on the Lebanon repeater with 015 or 105, and I believe that my tone is wrong because I can hear everybody talk, but I can't get the repeater to open, and it says it's the 156.7 tone. Does anybody know if that's right or not?
I'm pretty sure that's a 156.7 tone on that Lebanon repeater. Anybody else? Was there a correction to that, guys?
I believe that's right, Paul.
Yeah, I don't think it changed, but then I'm not. I don't. They don't inform me of change. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Okay, well maybe I'm just too far from it, but yeah, I can hear folks talking on this side. Anyway, we'll get there one day. Anyway, 73. See you later.
All right, very good. That's Sam, Kilo Oscar for Sierra Alpha Mike. He's in Nashville. Who else is west or south?
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
Oh, Larry, you doing okay?
Yeah, man, we doing fine.
Well, very good. Anything for the net?
No, I'll let you get on with it. KE4 SYB.
Yeah, very good. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. That's Larry in Rockville. Great signal as always. Who else is west or south?
The other Larry, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie.
Hey, you get any more rain today?
No, I don't think it rained at all once I got home. It's all I can hear now are the frogs and the crickets coming through the window.
Yeah, my big turtle in my turtle pond put on a life jacket yesterday.
Yeah, I bet. We're definitely getting our fill of it. Had to let my lawn guy go because I can't afford him anymore. So I've been doing it myself, and now I'm like, holy cow! I don't know if saving that $50 a week was worth it.
I'm gonna rent a sheep herder.
Well, that's exactly what I need. Just leave them near the backyard. It's fenced, and they'll fertilize and everything.
Yeah, well, except sheep bring up the roots with them when they eat?
Well, they'll take it all the way down if you leave them there too long. Yeah, so you have to move front yard, backyard, and with the way it rains and it grows, it literally takes 2 days to back.
Yeah, but then I got to get a sheepdog.
Keep them in the fence.
Very good. Anything for the net, Larry?
Negatory Ghost Rider, pattern is clear.
All right, very good. That's Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie Victor. Yeah, Echo Charlie Victor, and he's in Walter Hill area. Who else is south? West, south, or east?
WA4ZHI, 4 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, hold on. Kilo Charlie Foxtrot, because I got James beat you to the punch. What's up, James?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I was out and there was sunshine and the rain all today.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't a bad day today, really. It's as always. It's a little warm in the summer, but we can live with that.
I heard the thunder, I even saw a few strokes of lightning.
Yeah, well, you must have caught that really whipping up storm yesterday about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it was. Make sure you stayed inside.
Well, no, I lost a couple of limbs, not huge limbs, but limbs on trees, and there was quite a bit of debris flying around.
No, we didn't have any damage.
No, no damage other than that. Like I said, the pond keeps getting fuller and fuller.
You got a what pond now?
Yeah, I got a turtle pond. Well, I say it's a turtle pond. It's a pond in the backyard that has frogs and turtles in it. Well, it has a turtle, a big, like a 10-inch size, 10 or 12-inch turtle, a Cumberland slider, it's called. It just happened to find its way in there. And and there are frogs in there as well. I just don't see them that often anymore. I think the turtle ate them. But no, it's about it's triangular kind of. It's about 8 by 8 by 8.
Well, we've got all kinds of animals, but we don't have turtles.
Well, he's easy to take care of, that's for sure. Anyway, you got anything else for the net, James?
Today?
I said, did you have anything for the net?
Not that I can think of.
Well, very good. I hope you have a great night and good. My wishes to your family. That was James, Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. It's Kilo 4 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot, correct?
Yeah, correct.
I always have to confirm because I only wrote down the Kilo Charlie Foxtrot.
Roger, how's it going, Paul?
It's going great. How about yourself? You got that on a slideshow or something, your presentation?
No, I have some visual aids, though, and some handouts, but we don't really have the ability to do projection in there.
Yeah, well, that's a luxury, really, but you don't really need a projection thing. Man, I did half, 3/4, I think almost all of my. I gotta think about this for a second. About half of my career, I did presentations on the big light and the transparency.
I do remember that. That's exactly what we used in school when I went to school.
I did it as a job living, man. It wasn't in school. In school, we had those automatic projectors, the ones with the sound, and then it clicked through the slides on a slide roll.
That's highfalutin.
Oh man, and then they passed out the mimeograph sheets. Man, we were in high heaven.
Remember those dot matrix printers?
I had a couple. What are you talking about?
Boat anchors.
Anyway, everything going well?
Yeah, doing good. Just practicing CW and programming the radio.
Awesome. How many words do you think you can do well?
I'm still on letters. I'm not on words yet.
Oh, okay, very good. I'm just curious if you had a word per minute count yet.
Nah, I let it go for a few months over the summer, and I'm back on it now.
Well, I think it's like any language. You have to stick with it every day.
Yeah, Roger, I'm going back through the lessons I've already been through, and I'm caught up.
Oh, cool. Well, very good. Nothing else for the net?
Nope, appreciate it. Thanks for the announcements as well.
Oh, yeah, that was Kevin. He's in, oh, man, I forgot the name of that town. Help me with that.
Alma.
Alma. I was going to say Aura, but that didn't sound right.
Yeah, Almaville.
Almaville. Auraville. Yeah, you see things down there. Dang. Armaville. Arma? Is that correct? Arma?
You're in rare form tonight, Paul.
Oh, I know it. I'm all messed up. Anyway, Almaville, A-L-M-A, Almaville, and it's over there west of Murfreesboro, Lightweights. That's Kevin, Kilo 4 Kilo Yeah, now you got me going. Kilo 4 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot. That's Kevin. Who else is west or south? Hey, Bill, how are you? Hey, hold on. Kevin, are you still there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Bill's signal to me has been degraded the last couple of nets. Can you hear him as well as you did before?
Didn't make him out, but yeah, I've noticed that about his signal as well.
Yeah. Do you need any help on that, Bill? Yeah, the signal got so weak there, Bill. I couldn't understand what you said. Could you say that again? Yeah, I'm not caught. Bill, I'm sorry. I got that. Your signal is a little lower than normal, and I've got that crazy noise problem at my end. I'm sorry about that. Very good. That was Bill, Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee, and he is in Murfreesboro. And really, this noise, it's like it's scheduled, this noise problem. It wasn't like this earlier today. Anybody else south?
KF4, KFQ.
Hello, Tony. Everything well?
Unless you've heard something,
Well, nothing I'd say on the air.
it's probably for the best. Nope, everything's good. My back hurts today from lying in that infernal machine that you. Other than that, everything's good.
Yeah, very good. You make it sound like I know something about some torture machine. No, I think you ought to explain that. Really, he was in a medical research lab over at what do you call it, Vanderbilt. And, they do an MRI while he does some puzzles to find, just as a research study, and they pay people to go in and test them. Anyway, they don't pay Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt pays them, and it sounds like a good gig actually. $80 a week, was that what it was?
Yeah, thereabouts. But I mean, they make you earn it. I mean, I had to lie as perfectly still as possible for 90 minutes.
A couple of months ago or something, and I had to be still for probably 15 to 20. It was killing me.
Yeah, well, you're not a trained professional like I am. KF4, KQ.
I guess you need the money better than I do.
Hey, it's good money, though. It really is.
Pays for the gas.
Yeah, it does that. And I hope you and the XYL get to benefit from our Miss Fortune last night, and that's all I'll get into with that. KO4, KQ.
Yeah, no, I'll be able to use those tickets again. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night for certain, but we are going to take advantage of it, and I appreciate that. That was Tony, KF4, KF Tony, and I tried to go to the Sounds game last night, and he called it off on account of impending rain and/or lightning. I've never been in a stadium before. If you haven't been to that stadium, it's really, really nice. I mean, for a Bush League. That's not really a Bush League. It's the International League, actually, baseball, and it's really got a nice stadium. And they got good food, and it really is nice. I was impressed. And they even got ping pong tables to play outside. They got all kinds of crazy things for kids if you want to drag your kids out. I'm not trying to be an ad for them. I just thought it was a very impressive stadium. For, like I said, for an International League, farm club, it's really great. Anyway, Nashville did it right on that one, I'm sure. Anybody else south or east?
KM4 YRF, Mike and Mount Juliet.
You almost said the wrong word, Michael.
I know it.
How's everything progressing with your install?
Not very fast. Let's just say that.
Well, all in good time. You got to get over all the other work you did.
Gee, I know that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've got got a couple. I'm trying to rearrange everything I got, and I haven't quite got it rolling well yet. I know what I'm going to do. I just haven't gotten it started. In fact, I want to move the 10-meter antenna. I'm moving the 2-meter antenna, the 6-meter antenna, and putting up that new 220 antenna.
Yeah, my radio is sitting on the freezer in the garage, along with my power supply and my mic, and I'm having to roll the coax up and bring it in every time I use it.
Well, just think of it as emergency preparedness.
Oh yeah, I'm getting lots of practice.
Well, very good. Anything else from that?
Nope, not really, Paul. Carry on. Thank you for doing what you do, and 73 to everyone.
Yeah, that's KM4YRF. That's Michael, and he's here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east?
KQ4 AET.
KQ4 AET. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. This is the other Chris in the Gladeville, Mount Juliet, undecided area.
That's right. Well, I'm not exactly sure where the boundary is. I know where Gladeville is, relatively speaking. It's everything east of Mount Juliet. I think it's all south of 40, isn't it?
Kind of close, but you got like Suggs Creek out here and a couple other little areas they've got names for.
Yeah, no, it's a good area, really. I mean, I find it's when it gets really fully developed, it won't be as nice.
That's like with everything around here. Yep, but trying out the new mobile rig tonight, so just curious how it's coming across.
Oh, it's coming across great. I got to look at the meter again, but I think you're a good. Well, again, it's relatively close, but I think you were close to 40 over.
Yeah, it's great to be able to hear other people now rather than just you and a couple people that were within like 2-3 miles of me.
Yeah, I'm wrong. You're actually 50 something over, between 50 over and 60 over. You're doing great.
Well, maybe I can dial it back a little.
Oh yeah, you could do me 5 watts, believe me. Easily.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try it mid at least, so it's 25.
Well, that's 50 over. You only went down about 5%.
Yeah, 5 would definitely hit it. I was talking with the gentleman who was on earlier, and I missed his name. Hold on. It was Kevin, and I was talking with him on the repeater earlier today, the Lebanon one, and I was hitting that with 5 watts after he kind of coached me to come down a little.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't take much to get most of the repeaters, that's for sure.
I'm learning.
Oh yeah, no, it's most people tend to leave it on 50 watts, and there's no sin in that. Except don't let Al Gore catch you, wasting that energy.
Hey, give the guy who invented the internet a break, all right?
Absolutely. Except, I forget the statistics I saw some months or years ago, and it said the internet connected servers and computers, just the servers. Yeah, internet servers, that's it. The Yahoo servers, the Google servers, and all the other servers that are connected to the internet. Their ultimate, I think it's something like some ridiculous amount, like over 10% of electric utilities cost is electric utilities go into into computer servers.
Oh, I don't doubt that a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot. It's just hard to imagine there's that much. I'll have to look that up again. Anyway, anything else for the net? Chris, sounds like you're doing great.
No, I'm just happy I didn't release any magic smoke when I put this thing in the truck, and I'm looking forward to going to Huntsville coming up soon.
Oh yeah, Huntsville's great. You'll like it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for running the net. Thanks for everyone else checking in, and 73.
Yeah, just remember to bring money, bring cash. K4PW with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio. And that was Chris, Kilo, Quebec 4 Alpha, Echo Tango, and he's here in Gladeville. I say here, over there in Gladeville. That's the better half of Mount Juliet. Who else is west, south, or east?
KG4, CXC, Chris, and some Gladeville-ish area as well. The other Chris.
What is that called? Sunglade?
That said Chris in some Gladeville-ish area.
Oh, some Gladeville. All right, great. Now your setup is great. As you can tell, you have a base station because Chris sounds good, but he's on a mobile. And when you move over to the base station, it sounds like more robust. Good signal, but more robust.
Yeah, he's really close to me. He turned it down. It made no difference. So we're right on each other's back door over here.
Oh yeah, well, you tend to forget that those little short hauls, HT at a half a watt would do it.
Yeah, it absolutely would.
Anyway, anything good going on?
No, I'm just running at 50 watts because why not, right? I mean, the internet's drinking up a bunch of power. I can afford a little bit too.
Well, that's what I say. I mean, it's not a big. I have on occasion. Well, see, most people can hear most. I would say 95% of people can hear me on 5 watts. But again, I'm in the middle, so everyone is not every equidistant. Since I'm in the middle of the circle. There's another name for that, but I wouldn't say it on here. But so it's easier for me to be on 5 watts than it is for you to everyone else.
That's true.
Anyway, nothing else?
No, it's not. I'm going to set up a remote antenna over there.
Yeah, very good. That was Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo, and he's in the some Gladeville area, or some undefined Gladeville area. Who else is? It's not named after the air freshener either. Okay, I want to make that clear. Who else is east?
Okay, I'm all right to give
You sound pretty darn good. There's
thanks, Paul.
anything good going on in your HF world?
No, haven't done much lately. I'm kind of doing the usual routine, home and work, and work at home, and so on.
Now, are you doing some of your work at home, are you?
No, I have to go into work because of what I do. Can't really work from home, but just kind of usual daily routine.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Can't be on the radio all the time.
No, this is true. I think in the mornings would be a good time for 6 meters, but I'm always at work then.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, working.
Yeah, I've often said that ham radio is a retired person's hobby.
To some degree, in fact, I was a member of a DX club up in Western New York, and they actually announced at a meeting that all the DX you have to promise, and it isn't like a contract, but you have to promise that you'll take a phone call at any day or night in order to get on the air. That means all through the night.
Never heard anything like that before.
They'd hear a distant station. It was rare, whatever it was, or Libya or whatever the heck it was. And they said, you'll take the phone call if you want to be good. In other words, you sign up for it. You just say, hey, look, you want to be called if we're here at DX station? And they're like, yeah. And so they're going to call you on the phone at 3.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, and like I said, it wasn't like it was a contract to be in the club. It was a great club, though. They had people in there with whole more than a handful of people in the club. Had over 300 and something DX, stations, confirmed. It was like, I forget what the total number was, but it was close to them, at or near the maximum.
Yeah, it takes a while to get there. I have, I think 237 maybe.
Oh, awesome. You're doing twice as good as me. Anyway, good going, Stan. Anyway, anything else for that?
That's all, Paul. Back to that KM4HQ.
Yeah, very good. That's Stan. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Who else is south, west, south, or east?
K3 NPR South.
Well, you're south of something. You're south of the interstate, that's for sure. How you doing, Michael?
Doing good. Everybody's staying out of trouble, surviving these storms that have been trying to blow through.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody complains about the rain, but we always need it.
Without a doubt, got to keep the water levels up. Can't be like California and all the other weird states.
Well, there's most of the people who have those problems, except for you have, I think, I may be wrong about this, but California just hasn't built enough infrastructure, I don't think, in order to control their water usage and get it out. But I know some states out in the desert areas, they do ration the water.
Well, I am in favor of everybody getting together and taking spud bars to the California state line and snapping that state off and just let them see if it floats or sinks.
Yeah, you wish.
Yes, I do. But and that word you were looking for is called pivot point.
Pivot point. Well, that's another word. Yeah, pivot point. No, it's just since I'm in the middle. Obviously, I'm the easiest guy in the middle there for everybody to hear, but not everybody else can hear everybody else, unless they got a really good elevation, and some do. Anyway, everything else going well for you on the HF side?
Oh yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm thinking about building a mega loop in the shape of a triangle. It's the data that I looked up on it shows exceptional results with that shape. So it's just a matter of whether or not I can run 160 meters of wire or something like that around the yard and get away with it.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think I've seen that design. I don't remember. I saw it in the antenna book, and it's equal. Each side is equal to one another. You hook it up at one corner.
Well, instead of doing the square, Caleb says try the triangle, and he goes, the results are way better than doing the square shape.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know that I had a friend of mine who had an irregularly shaped yard. Really irregular. And he ran a wire on insulators all the way around his fence, a wooden fence, had insulators on top of it, ran a wire all the way around. I'm going to say it was 250 feet or so. And just as a loop, not as an end fed, but as a loop. And he worked the world on it. He had a ball.
Yeah, he says run it, at least one half a wavelength above the ground. So he goes, definitely 30 feet is optimal. And he goes, I wanted to say, I've got, the distance, but, because he designed it for 80 meters, but he says he's got less than 1.5 to 1 SWRs, even on 160 meters all the way down to 10 and something to try?
Oh no, they're all good to try, and some of it is site specific. I mean, you might have less than optimal results just due to an issue with who knows what in your ground. You know, whether it's water table issues or the amount of metallic substances in your yard, buried bodies or whatever.
You never know about the bodies part, but yeah, it's I'll just got to buy some wire and look how to string it up and get it up as high as I need. Just see what happens.
Yeah, it's a killer.
Well, I think I can do it because I've got the infed up 40 feet with that mast, and I can always use that again. I'd rather not have to pull down the infed, but if I can get it up high enough to the trees, either using an air device to shoot it up to the trees or something, and then I've got a big sycamore in the front yard. I just got to worry about staying away from the power line. I got a large maple and run it back the other way, and I might be able to do it.
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead, Contact.
Hey, Paul, it's Michael Randall on MBJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just want to see if you were taking late check-ins, that's all.
Oh no, we're still there. We're still in there. I'll grab you right now unless you're in a rush.
I wasn't in a rush. I wasn't sure you were still doing that.
Hold on 1 second. Then I got Michael over there in K3 MPR over there in East Mount Juliet or Gladeville. I'm not sure. I think it's still Mount Juliet where he was. Isn't it, Michael?
Mount Juliet, but I'm actually closer to Gladeville. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. I'll hopefully see everybody Saturday. I guess we're going to the hog trough.
Yep, over there at Golden Corral over there in Hermitage.
I'll be there. Take care. Thanks.
Yeah, very good. I got you in there too, Mike. Oh, by the way, that was Michael Kilo 3, Mike Papa Romeo. Next up was the other Michael, November 1, Mike Delta Juliet. So.
Hey there, the fellow that was just talking has a really good signal for us. I'm located and I'm just on an HC.
Well, he's over there on the edge of Gladeville / Mount Juliet, so he's not too far from you along the parkway.
Probably not far from Eddie, which I haven't heard on in a while.
Eddie was on here first on the first short time check-in, so you'd hear real well.
Yep, I missed it. I just happened to grab the HT. I've been working on some other things. I thought I'd see if the net was telling you.
Hey, you'd be a good one to ask. Is it per side meteor shower? I think that's the next couple of days, isn't it?
Yes, it's always around my birthday. It's a good time of the year to see these. It lasts for a week or two.
Yeah, I think it starts the 11th and the 12th, maybe.
That sounds about right for normal. It's a good one to watch.
Yeah, I just wonder if anybody does meteor shower on it.
That's not something I've seen anybody do. That I'd be interested to watch the scatter contact.
Yeah, I would too, and I just have never pursued it. Of course, you need a nice beam, you know.
Well, and you got to have two people planning to do it at the same time. It's not really by accident.
Well, hopefully there's other people out there, you know, at the other end of that bounce, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like EME bounce. You got to have somebody expecting the other end.
I guess. I don't know. I have never done it, so I know people have done it. It's like the moon bounce. I've seen people doing it, but I think you're right. They may have had somebody at the other end ready.
I met a fella at the first Ham Quest that was doing 6-meter moon bounce here in Wilson County somewhere.
Yeah, too bad we don't know who that was.
I don't remember. I invited him to AMSAT and hadn't seen or someone since. And if it hadn't been announced, the fellow that's still up on the International Space Station, he's been spending a lot of time talking to people by voice.
Oh, cool. You have that frequency handy?
You'll have to go to amsat.org, go status, and then click on the ISS FM link. The reason you need to do that is they have it set up for the repeater. It's not the normal repeater frequencies, but it's listed under the status of the ISS FM. And Kel is his last name. I spoke with him on field day. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I heard about that. Everybody excited at field day.
My best field day contact ever.
Yeah, that's great. By the way, that's Michael, November 1, Mike Delta Juliet. He was talking about the ISS, the the space station is going overhead periodically, and you can look that up on how it makes passes. But you go to amsat.org under the ISS and look up status, and it'll tell you the frequencies you can talk to the space station on. You really don't read anything special to talk to the space station, do you, Mike?
Just need a full duplex link, and the radio there is real strong. I was listening to them with an HT the other, probably 50 degrees.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's some exciting stuff, really. It's getting kind of, I want to say blasé, but it's so common. Excited about it.
Well, the thing you have to realize, this guy's excited and has a desk set up there where he's taking notes of every contact he's making. They haven't had anybody that's had that much time. He's been on 3 out of the last 5 or 6 days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, space station, look at amsat.org. Go there and find the ISS link and go to that, and it'll show the, you said that was the FM's, the status link, right?
It's amsat.org/ and click on the ISS FM link, and you'll see the details on how to contact the radio. The antenna they've got is signal, so it works better than it way has in the past.
Cool. amsat.org. You guys can go look. It should be easy to find. Very good. Thanks, Michael. Anybody else? Anything else for that?
That's it. Back to net. Thanks for letting me check in. N1MDJ. Back to net.
Yeah, that was Michael. November 1, Mike Delta Juliet here in Montjulia. Who else is anybody? Well, west, south, or east? Up to the north.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo.
Yeah, you got a nice hum in there. What's going on?
Oh, not again.
Let's hear it. You know, I got the headset on so I can hear it even better.
I wonder if it's just my computer fans going and all my stuff. Is this any different?
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah. Mic or the boom mic instead of the headset.
Very good. Yeah, no, you're doing it. Sounds pretty normal now. I don't remember hearing it. Sounds good though.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm using a different mic because I'm going back and forth between HF and FM. So.
Yeah. So how's it going with you? Good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I had a kind of. My wife got COVID, but she's all right. And it's just, out of abundance of caution, we're doing the whole isolation thing.
It's unbelievable how long this is going on. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we used the home test kit. She tested very positive, and then she went to the doctor, and they're like, "Oh, we'll check it again." They're like, "Yeah, well, just take cough medicine, stay away from everybody for 5 days."
No, you know what I'm saying? This is like how long? My wife and I were talking about that today. How long do you think we're going to be dealing with COVID and the vaccinations and all that stuff?
Forever. I mean, as far as the vaccination, I think it's going to be probably like the flu, where if you want it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But it's never going to go away.
I guess not. I guess it isn't going to go. I mean, we've gotten rid of some other. Well, I don't know if we've ever gotten rid of any influenzas, have we?
Not sure, but I mean, the flu just keeps mutating, and that's what this is going to do. It keeps mutating. So it's kind of like the common cold. It's so common that. And it keeps coming. There's no cure for it.
Yeah, sounds silly, but it's almost like nature's way of weeding out people.
Yeah, well, that's why she got sick in the first place. She overdid it physically one day, and she, got really tired. And then she went on a long road trip with a bunch of little kids there, and the little kids probably got her sick. That's what always happens. Like some of my coworkers. Well, one of them, the daughter, first week of school, comes home with COVID.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised. It you'd like to think it's because here we are in the middle of summer now. And when I was over the years, how many people caught the flu in the middle of summer?
Not many. It's usually not a summertime thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just this is one. It means it's different. It's like a different thing altogether than the flus of past.
Yeah, I mean, and they affect people differently. Like, she had no fever, no muscle aches, but made her nauseous, and she actually threw up a couple times and just was stuffed up. And usually doesn't even do that. But she had a cough. That was it.
and it was for one day, and now she's fine. You know, she's just being cautious, staying home from work. But when I got it, it was the muscle thing. Like everything hurt, and I couldn't smell or taste. And 3 days later, it went away. But I had a fever like 102. She had no fever, nothing. So everybody's different.
Yeah, well, I understand President Biden, when he got it, he lost his sense of smell. He was worried he'd never be able to smith girls' hairs again.
Oh boy. The question is, does he have a sense of reality?
No, I know. It's just a joke, just a joke. Any Biden fans out there, it's kind of funny. Anyway, no, I'm sorry you got the COVID. For his age, he apparently did very well again.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't wish bad on anybody. So, and certainly wouldn't want to get, you know, what comes around goes around. So I don't wish disease on anybody either.
No, no, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Nobody. I mean, it's things are bad enough in the life that we wouldn't want to add troubles to everybody. Anyway, anything else for the net, Frank?
No, yeah, just thanks for doing it. And yeah, there's some, you know, interesting signals today. I could not hear Mike at all. I had to put it on like filter 3. I don't know if he's on an HD. But yeah, it's and what you were talking about, that DX thing, that's true. I've read things about that where some people have alarms that go off, like if a certain station comes in.
I'm sure that's true. Yeah, that was Michael N1 MDJ. Yes, he was on an HD.
That explains it. Okay, no problem then. I go over to the net control, KV9RKK.
Yeah, I had him solid, but then again, I'm only 2 miles from him or so. Anyway, that was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo in a dual session with home and then no home. And he's over there northwest Mount Juliet, close to the Davidson County line. Who else is there? In fact, they're going to put a border wall up there in case anybody's interested. Anybody else west, south, east, or north?
Get it for Joe.
Hey, Danny, it's up.
I just sitting here listening to the net. I can hear Michael good.
Oh, could you? Yeah, well, he's actually, you know, he's a little bit south of me and a couple miles or so east, and he should be in a terrible location. Really, otherwise it must be a clear shot due north up to Gallatin.
Yeah, he's about an S5, S6, you know. So I thought he was using mag mount. So I think that's what he was using the other day.
I don't think so. Michael, are you still there, MDJ? Oh, he must have shut down his HT. It was overheating. No, I don't know. I think he said I grabbed an HT, so I'm pretty sure he's not on the magnet.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's sounding good tonight too.
Yeah, no. Like I said, that station in Murfreesboro was weak to me, but partly it was because of my noise problem here, and partly I think it seems his signal's not as good as it used to be. But yours sound great.
All right. Oh, good. Well, have a good night. Thanks for doing the net.
Very good. That was Danny, and that's Kilo Delta 4 Golf Oscar November, and he's in West Gallatin. Who else is, any place, including north. No more north stations? Hey, Mr. Kevin, what's up? Oh, yeah, well, you let me know, and I'll be on 6 meters whenever you want to. I'll be, catch me during the day or something if you can, or give me a call or text me or whatever. I think you have my number. We can figure out what's going on in 6 meters. And unfortunately, you must be on an HT or you're on a lower signal or something because it didn't copy a lot of that. And of course, I got that noise problem here again. And I don't know, I got to get on that one of these days and figure out where the heck it's coming from. I got a neighbor that doesn't like me. I don't know where he's got going on. Anyway, anything else for the net, Kevin?
No, not a lot. That's going on here. Same old stuff every day. Next year, where's the next thing going?
10 meters, 28415.
All righty, I'll meet you around there. For my thing.
Very good. That was Kevin, KG4MIZ, and he's in Lebanon. Who is anybody else? Any place, anywhere? Any place, anywhere? North, south, east, or west? Ships at sea and dirigibles in the air, lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. Got nothing. Well, very good. Well, it was a short net on 21 people, but beats one. Or my first net started. Anyway, no, it's all good. We're moving over to, unless I hear a complaint, I'm moving over. That's where I'm going. 28415. We'll meet you over there. And I appreciate everybody being there. This is Kilo 4, Pop Echo Whiskey, Kilo 4, Pop Echo Whiskey, Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins from the west. Please come now.
KG4 ILD, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey, Jack. It's a little noisy tonight, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a lot of hash in there. First, I first turned it on, I heard a hum, and I didn't know what it was. Anyway, that was Jack in Donaldson. Kilo Go 4, India Lima Victor. Who else is west? How's the band sound to you, Greg?
It's actually good at the moment, as long as I get to sit down and get that transient thing, but it's good for me.
Yeah, very good. No, you sound pretty good. There's like a background hash in there tonight to me that it's not normally that strong. Anyway, that was Greg, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, and Antioch. Who else is west? West or south?
You guys doubled.
Okay, go ahead. Who was that last one, west or south?
I think that was Greg still talking when you started talking.
Okay, Greg, did you have something else?
No, I did not. That just sounds good. KG4 TV.
All righty, very good. Sorry about that. Hate when I double your pleasure, double your fun. Who else is west or south? Anybody copying anything there, west or south?
K3 NPR is listening to your ball.
Oh, okay, very good. Yeah, don't be shy. You know where we are.
Yep, and looks like I'm get on YouTube and click like on Paul.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's up and down. You know how things. Anyway, that was Mike. You're on your NFED, I take it. Are you, Michael?
Yes, I am, and I think I've got it set on 50 watts on there, but yeah, it's definitely the NFED until I run the other wire.
No, it's.
That's all mine. So I just got to run another coax cable and get some antenna wire and see what happens. Later.
Yeah, very good. That was Michael, Kilo 3, Mike Papa Romeo in here in Gladeville, Mount Juliet, Gladeville area. Who else is west, south, or east?
KM4 YRF Mike and from Mount Juliet.
And you got to stop that. You got to do something about that stuttering.
It's hard enough to say Belshire.
I know it, man. Well, Mount Juliet has more letters, I think.
It maybe.
Yeah, very good. That was Michael, Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. You sound real good. You don't have that antenna up very high yet, do you?
No, it's a mag mount on the wrought iron table right now. Hopefully, soon I'll get the 700 up.
You might want to talk to Earl with barbecue. That seemed to work out pretty good.
But it does for me.
Yeah, very good. That was Michael, KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. Who else? West, south, or east? I hear somebody, but I don't know who it is. Ah, there it is. KG4MIZ. I got you in there, Kevin. Yeah, very good. You're doing a little weak to me, but I can copy. Oh, that would be the reason, I think. But no, you're doing okay. I mean, I got a headset on, so I can hear you.
That's 4 to me.
Yeah, you're in Mount Juliet over east of me. All righty, that was Kevin. Kilo Go for Mike India Zulu. Else is any place anywhere? I heard a blast in there, but I don't know who it was. KM4HQE. Yep, got you in there, Stan. You sound okay. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. That was Stan in Lebanon. Who else is any place anywhere? Anybody hear that?
I did.
Who is it?
Not sure.
I hear it's a rumble. Like there's not even it's like an audio, but it's like a passing freight train or something.
Sounds like. Actually, sounds to me like somebody holding a microphone out with the car window with the wind.
Yeah, it does. Who was it? What was that? Who was it? Not the one who said wind. What was the other station?
It sounds like somebody breathing.
Almost. Yeah. Anybody out there, please?
Probably in a
Yeah, get his station to warm up. Yeah, it needs to start that fire that thing up earlier. Is that N8 NHT? Say that again. Oh, the Alpha. Yeah. Is that Hayes? Is that you? Well, he's.
I don't think it is because I could hear him even before he.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Is anybody else, any place, anywhere, please come in.
KB9 RKK.
Ah, very good. That was nice and clear. KB9 RKK. I don't know. Could you hear that noise in there? That rumbling?
That was me.
Oh, what were you doing?
Trying to use the headset.
No kidding. It was unintelligible. It sounded like the, a monster was on there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it again. Okay.
Yeah, it's that ICOM. Is that the ICOM element?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, I have no idea. I just know they use a special a specific ICOM element if you're using a headset with an ICOM radio.
Yeah, and I'm using an ICOM boom mic too. So it's just weird. They got the same element actually.
Well, you would think it would all be. Well, I don't know. I don't know what any of that means on what you've got there.
Yeah, I wonder if the ground or something's getting goofy on it. All right, well, that explains a lot.
Well, it explains. I had no idea what that was. It's just like Jack said. It sounds like somebody's holding a microphone going down the road at 60 miles an hour out the window.
Weird.
Oh well, that's why it's fun. It's not consistent. All righty, that was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kill. Anybody else out there on 10 meters? Is anybody copying things I'm not? All righty, we'll close out the net. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 check-ins, and glad to have all you there. We'll catch you on the next net, and don't forget the Sunday night net at 7:30 p.m. and the same frequency, 28415, but Michael KM4YRF handles the net from Mount Juliet. And now he's closer to me. So I don't know what that means, but don't forget to be there. And of course, we do reminders on the other nets for Thursday nights and Friday nights. So hope to hear you on the air. K4PEW closing the net.
Good night, Jack. Good night, Michael. Thank you, Paul.
All righty, everybody have a good night.